Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sidera's cell from there. Then call me back.
And back down to the Presidium Commons. See what I mean about all this backtracking? It's really annoying. Oh, hi. Hi there. I know you. Well, I don't know you. I just know you have a mission for me. And I don't know if I want to deal with it right now. Fine. We'll deal with it, but I want to go check my... Oh. Actually, we need to go into the offices after talking to you.
Commander Shepard. John Dumbao. Special
I know who
Tactics
you
and
are.
Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Can't see it, but I've got a giant grin on my face.
You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
Thank you. And seeing as we're still in a cutscene...
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hart?
Hi, Kasumi.
The one with information.
It's so good to see you again. Can we hug, please?
I thought we destroyed
please,
that information
please.
to keep you safe.
There were enough clues left for me to piece things together when I got curious. It was big enough to leak it to Bao. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
I think it's really funny that I as a person, as a human being, I don't like hugs. I don't really like to be touched by anybody, except for one person, who's my fiance, obviously. I appreciate hugs from her. Nobody else. Don't hug me. But Commander Shepard needs more hugs. He needs to hug people. And personally, I think it would be good for him. It would be like a stress relief, kind of. Ooh, ultralight materials. I don't think I'll need that, but, you know, could come in handy. And yes, all of the yes, I'll need all of that. I don't really know if I want you. I have a crap ton of money, though, so I'm gonna buy you. And finally, Hanar embassy tracking. Spectre level access codes, blah, 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 blah. Basically...
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Basically, there's a whole load more backtracking to go, guys, and my throat is getting sore, so I'm actually going to end the recording here, rest up my throat, and get back to all of this running around the Citadel at some other point. Put on a jogging suit on Shepard, some trainers, some running shoes so he can actually, you know, walk comfortably without his feet getting sore. And book him into a masseuse. He needs a stress relief. Oh, and we're going to pick this up with talking to him next time. Swoosh! And through the magic of editing, we are back. It's been like two, maybe 3 weeks since I last recorded, but for you it's just been a matter of seconds. And this poor guy's waited long enough to hear about his son's death.
Have you found my son?
I found your son's body in the slums on Benning. He sacrificed himself to save his squad.
I see. Their guilt made them avoid me. They should feel honored by his sacrifice. I know that I do. Thank you, my friend.
I'm pretty sure they feel honored. They're chucking back drinks in Purgatory right now. Purgatory is in the bar, not Purgatory is in the waiting room for heaven. And yeah, I'd consider that a way of honoring their fallen comrade. Comrade? Why did I... Comrade.
Bow, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Alun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Alun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's person.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bow catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
That is fair. We were very upfront about the whole suicide mission thing. At least I remember being upfront with her about it. I don't know about everyone else. I think everybody else was kind of just yeah, you've got to join us. And we're not really going to give you any specifics. Anyway, I was distracted by this. 31st floor. I'm pretty sure the lift... Hold on. I'm pretty sure the lift shows... Okay, it doesn't actually show it because we're on the floor. But I'm pretty sure it's level 2 because it's the only floor really missing right now. I'm sorry, level designers. It looks like you've made a small mistake. Also, I forgot to point out that if you're ever stuck for where you need to go, I'm pretty sure I pointed this out before, but it also applies to things like this, where you need to be looking for a random terminal somewhere on who knows where, most likely the Citadel. As you can see here, under security checkpoint, there is a terminal for us to investigate. And you just kind of cycle through, see where else the terminals are. For this particular mission, where we're helping out John and Bao, they are pretty much all here. The first one you saw was, in fact, on the embassy level. Then we're going to have this one, another on the other side of the docks holding area, back to here, and then back to the embassy. Pretty straightforward stuff.
Bow, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kage.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
No. And I owe you for getting KG's grey box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win bomb.
Well, I'm pretty sure Project Crucible is kind of an I win bomb. At least that's how we're treating it. One giant Reaper-killing weapon. And seeing as we're only building the one, I'm gonna say it's a giant I win bomb. Let's go with that.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bow. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I'm touched.
Oh, I love that. Jacob could have probably flexed his muscles and Kasumi would have appeared out of freaking nowhere, going, I was summoned. Sorry, that needs to be a comic. That needs to either be a comic or an animated video, something. It just needs to exist like right now.
Wow. Here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. I'm sorry, that's one of the most suspicious names you could possibly see. I mean, from the Alliance raid manifest, you should have been able to tell, yeah, this is probably our guy. We should look into him.
Commander Shepard. Please
Oh, see?
select a
Floor number
destination.
2 for Citadel Embassies. But it's level 31. What gives?
1 moment, please. Now
You have
arriving
also
at
probably
the
noticed in this set of recording, I am cutting out a lot of the loading screens. Yep, well, you probably wouldn't have noticed. I just didn't think it was fair due to the amount of backtracking there would have been on the Citadel going from one floor to another to another to another to just have you sitting and looking at loading screens for half the video, because that's what it would have been. Well, okay, maybe not half the video, but for like a full 5 to 10 minutes of just sitting there, listening to me coming up with things to say, and basically nothing really happening on screen. So I'm cutting those out because, you know, it's more fair on you guys.
Zamandus?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
You have got to be kidding me.
We really should have
As a
brought our
faithful
pet
servant of
Prothean
the
on this mission.
Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big, stupid jellyfish.
Also, can I just point out the fact that Kasumi is flickering? How has nobody noticed that she's flickering?
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We're taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
Unless you
It
get
may
choked.
be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this!
Kasumi, why didn't you just stay invisible? Actually, why didn't you stay invisible and knock that guy out
Got
over the
it.
head?
Uploads disabled.
Or zap him?
Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
No kidding.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
Again, no
She helped
kidding.
me take down the Collectors. And she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
I hope you mean Spectre friends, because that would be great. Also, Kasumi, you're so not
You
dead.
can come out now.
How'd you know?
Because you conveniently went
Lucky
invisible
guess.
right when you,
There's
quote,
no way you're
died.
recruiting me to fight
Unquote.
in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it. All that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
First Jack and now Kasumi. It's nice to see some of the old faces, even if they don't come on board with us. It's just warms my Spectre heart. Okay. Now the question is, what else do we have to do on the Citadel? We definitely still have to deal with Aria's troops or mercenary gangs, and we still have people to visit. We have Caden to visit, and we have Allison, old Allison. No idea who Allison is, but I do know that the power grid schematics from Tuchanka go to her. So I think we're gonna do that first. Mostly because it's a quick in and out, and we can already be on our way to Caden next. Sure. Plus, this way, I'm far less likely to forget what I need to do next. Mostly because if I do a long-winded mission, like chasing down
Don't mean
all
to
of those
interrupt
mercs,
you, but I found
I
these
am going
schematics.
to forget that I
They're
have
pretty
something to
old,
drop
but
off
maybe they could help you.
to Allison, and that I need to speak to Caden. I'm just going to run off like I ditched Cortez last
We could
time.
totally convert our current systems to this. Thanks.
That's fine. Ooh, actually, if I did save her for last, I could have easily gone back to the Normandy via this. Ah, and that would have been so convenient. Darn it.
Welcome. Now
Sometimes I
arriving
do
at
really
Spectre
question
Memorial
side
Hospital.
missions. Side missions do sometimes piss me off, but not in this case.
We're at this little farm. We'd killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, is that where you're gonna leave it? I was expecting a little bit more. Then again, I guess because I know the full story, I've completely forgotten where they kind of drop in and out of their discussion, which can I say is a little weird. The fact that the developers BioWare decided to kind of have the story intermittently stop and only resume when you come back at a later date. It's interesting because it's a bit of plot that you have to come back to if you want to kind of get an insight into the world, but at the same time, it doesn't make that much sense if you've gone off for a couple of weeks in space, come back, and they conveniently pick up where you left off. Or is that just me?
Hey, Shepard. If you came to spring me, you're late. I'm getting out soon.
Good to hear.
Maybe you already saw the vid, but I accepted Udina's offer.
Spectre Caden Alenko. That's a big deal.
Only the second human Spectre. It's humbling.
Well,
Udina thinks they may have a pretty big ceremony, even with the war.
Anderson was technically the first.
Will evoke something hopeful to latch onto.
Before I continue, I just want to point out, and this could be completely from my perspective, but it feels like Caden is a lot less muscular when he's got his shirt on. I feel like he was a lot bulkier. Like, he was comparable to James Vega in terms of muscle when he was just lying on the bed without his shirt on. And now he's a lot more... I can't say petite, more athletic. He's closer to Shepard's build. Is it the shirt or is it the developers being a little weird with... I don't know.
You ready to take on that responsibility?
You set the bar pretty high, but I'll do my best. It's strange. On Mars, I should have died. The promotion from Anderson, Spectre status. These are terrible days. But I've been lucky.
I don't want to say I admire him. He did kind of get his ass kicked by a robot, which we really easily stopped, can I just say? I'm not going to say that, but this really doesn't feel like a renegade option, so I don't understand. I guess we'll see if we get renegade points after this conversation.
That means a lot. I'm happy. I want to serve.
I thought you might want to join the Normandy.
Yeah, I have thought about that. I just need to get out of here first, though. Take care of some things. I've been trying to locate my old Spec Ops squads. My students from Biotics Division.
Any luck?
No, probably went underground, but they'll turn up. If they were easy to find, they wouldn't be doing their jobs.
Well, let me know when you're out. Take care, Spectre Alenko.
Stay safe, Commander.
Oh, just Commander? Come on, you could have run with the whole joke of Spectre Shepard. Although it doesn't really roll off the tongue. Then again, at the same time, Spectre Alenko. No, Spectre Alenko actually does sound good to me. How about Spectre Williams? If Ashley's still alive? Spectre Williams. No. Spectre Alenko is definitely the best one there.
Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I guess
If
it
I
doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to tell him about us.
I'm gonna ignore you two because you two are probably just gonna piss me off.